Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Shadowblades here with a new video. I'm gonna try something new today, just having some laughs with some tips and tricks mixed in. So as you can see, we had a little bit of a dispute in our crew today. Two people had to sort it out with the I just keep calling it like the cricket from Men in Black, but that might not be the right thing to call it. It's the atomizer, I think. Pistol that launches you. Anyway, they had a little dispute today, and I just stood by and watched instead of defending my teammates. Technically, they're both in my crew, but I should have probably not let this happen. But it did. Funny thing is, I watched my person I play with the most get shot up, and then I got shot up, but my buddy came to my aid. So I was about to die there, and he came to save me, even though I just watched him get shot up. Oh, it was pretty funny. Anyway, today we had quite an interesting lobby. We had a couple different disputes. This is the gun we were using in that one. Then we got back to business, but we also got to test out another car today, just to see what it can do for speed and stuff like that, and jumping. So there's going to be that later on in the video. Like I said, I'm going to try something new on this video. I do have other tips and tricks videos to make. That'll be coming soon. I got him back because he got me. So as you can see, we did our little feud. We got back together and we worked together like a team. In my crew, we usually pair up in teams of 2 to hit up all the aggressive or big con, art or gold, and we usually get all of it on most of them. Now I have noticed that recently Rockstar has put a couple more locks on a couple more doors. I don't know if that's just on my game or what, but it seems there's a couple more doors that are locked that need to be opened, so getting gold all the time isn't always the easiest, but you can at least get like everything except for one, or all of it, depending on what one we're playing on. So I didn't put up many videos last week, mainly because we were doing so many heists back to back just to try and get the money for all the arena cars. I did buy all of them while they were on sale. I got a couple more to soup up, but I will have videos of those as well as an upgraded car video coming up soon, as well as I might be expanding out into a couple other games. I actually had an unfortunate event where my disc drive kind of went on me, so most of my disc games are gone now, but I did download a couple digital copies. So I do have a couple other games I might be putting up soon. But I am probably going to mainly stick with the Grand Theft Auto for right now. I've seen a lot of people struggling with the prep work in the some of the casino heist stuff, so I might put a full guide of like each prep work thing, because there's definitely some easier ways to make it more profitable. We can usually knock off all the prep work for 2 heists in about an hour. We just kind of divide and conquer both do a heist, then we do them back to back, so we make the most amount of money. One thing I have learned in the aggressive is if you do go with the 9% guns, it tends to save you a little bit more money in the long run. It's about 50 grand each that you're putting out for better guns out of your cut, but you tend to save more than 100 grand by not getting shot because you have better weapons. As well as the proximity mines are great for when you're doing this, because you can put one down so you don't get shot. It'll blow up the people behind you. It just helps out a lot. I'll probably be doing a couple more of these videos later on. I hope you guys enjoy it, but yeah, just trying something new on this. Like I said, I do have more tips and tricks videos to do, but I thought it'd be fun to show off a couple of these things and show off some tips within it. So obviously on the big con approach, you don't have to worry about covering yourself, but on here, you saw I use proximity mines to help out. And our awesome driving skill got us to the end. I think we made almost $1 million each. Pretty close. Then we celebrated and got back to our lobby, only to find out one of our other crew members was getting blown up. So I called in one of my newest cars. I'll have another video on all the different cars, but this is one of the newer arena cars. As you can see, it does some serious damage. Those were just the proximity mines. I was trying to change the lights on my car to turn them on. The same button drops proximity mines, so so we were playing around with the car a little bit, testing it out. And then while we were doing that, we had a friend get blown up by another person, so we did the only logical thing and we teamed up and blew him up till he left the lobby. I was pretty impressed with this car. It's pretty good. It has a decent ram to it, but it does spin out very easily. Like as soon as you hit something, it kind of wants to do like a burnout or something, or a drift or something, and it's a little bit more difficult to handle than other cars that I own. But I would say almost every arena car is worth buying. They are quite a bit expensive, so maybe pick one or two that you like the most and get those first, because pretty much I'd say they're all bulletproof, so any one of these puts the Armored Kuruma or the Duke of Death to shame, because they're just much more powerful. They have the RAM on each one, the bulletproofing on each one. They have a little bit of rocket resistance, so if an oppressor locks onto you or whatever. It also has the turrets on it as well to shoot, which can blow up cars pretty quickly. And honestly, I kind of find them a lot of fun to drive because they have the jump on it. Now, the theory was we were going to try and jump this, but my driver kind of was like, yeah, I got a better spot, so we decided, okay, we're going to try a different spot because we're not sure how that's going to go. If you're on these tracks doing any kind of missions, definitely keep an eye for the train, because it can one-hit explode you in pretty much any car, unless it's armored. I quite like the look of this car too. When I first got it, I was almost disappointed, but then when I put all the upgrades into it, it actually looks pretty good as it is. So we finally decided to go for it, and we went too high. And then my driver forgot to jump. I had a little chuckle, and he was not happy with me laughing at his driving skills, so he hit me. I thought, okay, one punch, one shot, we're even. Now, that didn't kill him, I thought it would, so I lost this battle. And I'm pretty sure I lost the next one too. I thought we were even, and we were not even at that point, so I lost that battle. We can be very productive on certain days. Some days we just like to have fun and mess around though. And then I was like, okay, he's busy now. He's not going to notice me running up, but then he cheated and shot me. We were doing fists or weapons only. He definitely won that battle. But then I pulled out the explosive shotgun and said, I win the war, and blew up the entire street. And lost the final one. Then we called the truce, only to find out somebody else had blown up one of our friends in our lobby, and thus we are allowed to blow up each other, but if anybody blows us up, we team up and try and get them back. So we ended up finding the person that blew up our buddy and worked together to pretty much blow him up till he left the map. Some friendly fire took place. Meanwhile, while we're doing this, we're also in our prep missions or our scout out missions to find our stuff. That's what happens when a friend goes down. You gotta go help them out. I'm not sure this guy knew what he was getting into when he blew up the friend, but it was a lobby with just me and my 4 crew members in it at the time, and he blew up one of the 4 crew members, so he had to know it was not a good idea. That explosive sniper rifle is awesome, by the way. Tested it out a couple times, definitely worth it. You get it in the research in your bunker. I might do another video of all the Mark II weapons at some point, showing them off. They're all pretty good in their own right, but I'd say 3 or 4 of them stand out amongst the rest. That I would say there's top 3 that I would upgrade, because only 2 of them have explosive rounds. That's a shotgun and sniper rifle, and then I would get yourself something that has the FMJ rounds. As you can see, I almost feel bad for him looking at it now, but at the same time, he blew up our friend, so we made sure to get him off our map. Eventually, I think he went into passive mode or something, because he just disappeared, so we got back to business as usual. Found up some more gold. My buddy got some art. We met up and finished off the rest of the day with some money. If you guys enjoy this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to see any more kind of funny videos like this, or you just like the tips and tricks videos, let me know. Yeah, feel free to comment and let me know what you think, and everybody have a good one. Take care.